What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Dazn. Anthony Joshua. Is it on? Bars. According to Joe Markowski, Dazn's chief executive officer for North America, told BoxingScene.com during a recent interview that he doesn't anticipate Joshua remaining out of the ring until December. He says, quote, "That's not consistent with what we're planning," Markowski said. "We're in discussions for an AJ fight in advance of that, but nothing's made. We'll see what happens. A summer fight is definitely possible." Markowski didn't take Joshua's proclamation about boxing next December too seriously. He says, "Fighters say things on social media all the time," Markowski said. "I don't think you should read too much into it. We're talking to AJ's team about what the next 6 or 7 months look like for AJ. We're not there yet. But I don't think it'll take too long until we've got some clarity on that." A Joshua Dillian White rematch has long been discussed by Eddie Hearn, whose company Matchroom Boxing has promoted Joshua throughout his 9-year professional career. London's White, 29-3, whom Joshua stopped in the 7th round of their December 2015 bout at O2 Arena, has been very vocal about wanting his chance to avenge his first defeat of his career. And let me counterpunch. I think that AJ might know something that the chief executive don't. Okay, now the question is, how would the chief feel about him not fighting? Okay, because according to this, he's like, hey, he definitely looks like he's going to have a fight. We haven't heard about him stepping out of the ring December, and we haven't heard him tell us that. He's told you guys that, but of course, I take that like a grain of salt because I am who I am. Okay, so he's pretty much putting his foot down and saying that, hey, no, I haven't heard about it, so I'm the man to tell. Not you guys, but me. So guess what? I still see him having a fight in June or July. That's what we discussed. That's what Eddie Hearn said, and he said that to the public, and he said that to him, apparently, because that's his plan. Okay, now the overall plan was to fight 3 times for Anthony Joshua. In my mind, that kills 2 birds with 1 stone. One, it gives him a chance to catch up and get some ring rust off, okay, and catch up on those last 2 years of inactivity. We're really the last 3 from 2020, 21, and 22, okay? For a second reason is because it gives him an opportunity to gel with his trainer, okay? Because he's going to need all the experience and the time with that trainer because that trainer's new. That's the 3rd trainer in the last 3 years. So I think he's going to need more time with him if he's going to progress with him, okay? So I have no objections of either. But if Anthony Joshua is saying that they have a Deontay Wilder fight and they have that with the Saudis, maybe Joshua's trying to do some wild card shit, and fight Deontay Wilder when they think they have that money, that site fee in the bag. Okay, that may be the question. That may be the case. So I'm not really sure on what Joshua's doing and why he's saying that, but it's kind of strange though, because AJ really doesn't jump the gun and says anything like that. AJ is pretty much that quiet guy, and you really don't know what AJ's going to do until it really happens. So when we did hear the news that, hey, I am fighting Deontay Wilder, it is planned for December, according to Prince Khalid, right, in this tournament or no tournament, because I heard him talk about Deontay Wilder. I haven't heard him repeat a tournament lately, especially as of yesterday when the news broke. So we don't know. We have no idea of what that means, but Joshua seemed pretty sure of it. So I'm wondering who's really telling the truth, and then most importantly, what's going to happen if Joshua does plan to leave out until December and fight Deontay Wilder, and it's not in the plans of Mr. Joe, chief executive of Dazn of North America. So, will he have problems with that? Probably so, because, there's levels to this. There's a chain of command to this. And it seems like, to me, Joe doesn't like to be left out of the loop because he's high on the totem pole. So, This is very interesting to me and strange, but it seems like to me, that, Joe wants some clarity on what the hell AJ is going to do because he didn't know anything about the December date and about Wilder or anything because he hasn't looked that far ahead. But he did plan on Anthony Joshua to fight in June or July. So we will see what's going on. You guys tell me what you think of Joe stating no, we're not going to wait till December. He's fighting in June or July. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace. Peace.